back to Bootleg Garage. Today I'm gonna take these fancy schmancy bumpers and put them on my standard bumpers. So we're gonna do these a swap out. First, what you have to start with is on the bottom. There are these little pops. You need a little screwdriver like this. There'll be 6, 4 along here and 2 on the back side. Now, this has been on here a while, so we're gonna hope this comes up. Oh, it doesn't want to. So, there we go. Just pops up, and pop them out, just like that. Now, let's pop them all out. Let's see if I can turn this so it's easier to get to. Yes, I can. Kind of got to work these, don't do them rough, so you can reuse them. I have a neat little hose tool that probably worked really good, but that is at work.
Good job.
So let me get these off here, then we'll move on to the next. Okay, and these are little guys. I lube this one. That's what you want to do to make it easy to pop in. And if you have one of these, it'll make it really easy. Just pop it in there and then smack it. It'll pop these old dirty ones out. You also want to, you'll see that I kind of squish that back so it'll go through the hole. Otherwise, you'll be fighting and fighting with it. Mind you, this is to keep your Jeep kind of stock. If you're doing stock, keep it beautiful before you end up deciding to go wild. And oh yeah, we're gonna go wild on this one down the road, but right now that everybody is scared of what our president's doing, that even my girlfriend's got a lot of stock and bond stuff like that, that she had a big drop. Well, we had a drop in work as well. So what I did is I did a history and watched a graph, and I checked out a whole bunch of different graphs, but every time, doesn't matter, Democrat, Republic, it drops. All stock, everything drops, then it goes back up. It didn't matter who's in, but that happens every single time for some unknown reason, I guess. Because maybe the half the country is scared, or I don't know. You can check it out. Go.gov. Or just check out the stock market in the last 10, 20 years, and you'll see that spike where it goes up and then it drops. Every time a president, doesn't matter who. Where it's Clinton, Obama, Biden, Trump, yeah. Well, she made me curious, so I tend to research things. I can't help it. Okay. Now you see how I did that? You just gently
Squishy squish.
squish it in. It's not going to go totally back, but it'll, and hopefully yours haven't crystallized yet. Plastic things like to harden after time and become the dust that they were. And then I give them a little, to make it go in easier. Now that's out of the way, I believe those.
Actually, if you just do this, get a socket for that.
Like about an 18 to me. Let's find out. Or I could have just done some research. It's more fun to explore. See, 18. Alrighty.
Get
We'll
an
need
extension.
that.
Extension.
Now, why is Chuck saying that? Because he's done it.
3 or 4 different times.
Yep. He likes changing out that bumper.
Different vehicles.
Yep. And what are there? 8?
Yes. 8 of them.
So, your little scuffer. Chuck wanted me to put on our steel one we had in the back that he didn't seem to like. I thought about it too. Now,
But he doesn't want to do that.
Yep.
He wants to keep plastic on plastic.
Yep. If
Where,
we come
where
down here,
plastic doesn't
folks.
rub much.
Nope. Come back here. Well, where are you going there, Chuck? Want to show him?
What's that?
Previously, I believe this bumper wasn't the original bumper.
Yeah, it is.
No, I think they had another bumper because it was a Dodge dealership. It was a Dodge dealership, and it probably had the tow hitch goodies on it, so it can be pulled behind, and I think that's why it looked so nice. Because I don't think it had any real off-roading. I did go up to the snow though, so it got that. So this is interesting. We're going to have to pull all this stuff out of here, but we're not going to do that today. Right now, we are going to disengage. And hold on a moment. Right there. Okay. Before you undo that bolt, that bolt, that bolt, that bolt, is you got to remove.
Unplug your fog lights.
Yep. And come out that simple. Did you see that, folks?
Hopefully.
I think you didn't.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Are you?
Sure.
Okay. There we go. Okay. It was in there. You squeeze this, it comes right out. And then we'll do the other one down here. If you can see my hand. Oh, I can't get a good angle, folks. There we go. There we go. Now, it's down to undoing. Now you got your extension. And ooh, longer extension. Universal.
Universal?
I don't like those things easy way.
What? Jacking it up?
Mmm. Achoo. I bet you would like to watch this. You can watch one. Here, look. Wow. Chuck's trying to.
Go for it.
Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. And it just drops from there if it falls. Get that one. Okay. Now, so this thing don't fall on you, put one up at the top like this. Follow me.
Or don't even do that. Have somebody hold it for you. You don't
Well,
worry
if
about
you're
it.
by yourself, you just want at least that one there, just like that, just sitting there. And then you move on to the
Other four.
other side.
And the other side's pretty much the same.
Oh, what is it?
Except for the steering gearbox that's going to be right there.
No. Let's show them what's actually going on here. Here. You see that giddy is going to be in the way.
What is it?
It's a thingamashregga-flagging. Comment down below if you know what this little giddy is. Note that there's a motor.
Steering gearbox.
Here you go.
Gearbox ain't right there?
No.
There's a
Steering
gearbox.
gear's back here.
Oh, that? Yeah. Have fun. Good luck.
And the thing is, you can get this out of the way if you remove this top piece.
Exactly. Here, let me remove that top piece so he can figure out his mistakes that he's
This is a dilemma.
trying to cause himself. And these ones are just screwed in Phillips. And these ones are a good luck on getting out. Yeah. Seriously, down. Yeah. That's a no-go on those. So what you have to do with those ones is break them off.
Would you? What?
And hopefully you have new ones because they're stripped and plastic. Plastic strips easy on screws.
Oh, you want to see that trick? Okay. You see this little screwdriver here? Not very good with the camera, are you? And switch do because you gotta hold it.
What was that?
Oh. Did you strip it?
Nope. I was already like that.
Guess you're right. One thing you could do is go zzz, and then you go over to your trusty goodies that we have. We have plenty, different sizes. In fact, I think we got that size right in here. Okay, so we'll get back to you on that.
Mm-hmm.
I like showing the chest thing, the faces. There we go. And we'll get back.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. We'll get back to it. Let's. Oh, you just started filming. I wanted to. With the. Okay, folks.
Trying to get this shit done.
Let's get this. Okay, back here.
After,
We used a drill, drilled out the center
after you drill them out.
with just a simple drill. Then they'll be looking like this,
Couple pieces
you know.
with fluff.
And if you want to put the same or similar ones in, you can go to an auto parts store. You don't have to bring that part. Just bring this part and they should be able to match up. Boop. And then you can either take the brake booster vacuum pump out of the... Oh, we were saving that. You were trying to figure out what that thing was, weren't you? Shoot. Well, now you know. God knows why. Well, if I open this up, you'd probably find out why. There's not much room after the... And tomorrow, Chuck and I are doing the dueling getting the thing of wine. Oh, what we're doing is taking the oil cooler slash oil filter housing out and putting them in. Oh yeah, it's a challenge because if you look over here, I've already opened mine. Yeah. Okay, these are the stock ones from Amazon, and well, we'll get to that tomorrow. And there's Chuck's, so you get to do an unboxing.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, now you know why there's not that much room for the vacuum pump. And you're like, why? They have a separate vacuum. You remember that it used to run off the engine. Well, if it doesn't have to get that much more vacuum, then well, it just makes it more efficient. Chuck
Yes.
has also had to deal with this a couple times. He had a couple of them when putting the front bumper. I think your kit came with a relocation, but you didn't use it.
No,
have
I
to.
didn't need to.
Yeah. I believe we got that last little guy out. I already got the lower one out. Oh, there that is. And my gripper's in the way. You're just saying this. Well, that's because, remember, I got one in there. So what I'll do is zippity-doo-dah here and get this ouch up here.
Get this ouch out of here? Is that ouch in your way?
Yes, when you smack your knee. Would you like to see? You can come around here and take a peek.
Oh, that's the same thing you did on the other side? Sure, why not? See in there?
Well, you're getting everywhere but it. That's great. I don't know what you're looking at, but it's not this. That's what you wanted to see. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Really?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. How about now?
Yep, still see it.
There you go. Now you see you're loose. I'm gonna take out that one that we, here we can slide that back over. The reason I'm leaving this stock is we want to do some videos. Don't forget your little plate. There should be a little plate over here.
And don't forget which way those plates go when you pull them off.
And now that I'm here, you see these? They got these little.
Yeah, the wiring harness is clipped to the bumper.
Yes.
So don't just yank on the bumper because it will
Yep.
not go
And
anywhere.
oh, our tool had taken them off. There you are. This tool. There we go. I that it has expanders. What it is, expander.
It's a Christmas tree.
And it looks like this, like that. And then as soon as you get it in, they go doink. Well, yeah. If they had that, that'd be a bugger. And that means this would dangle, so then you gotta use zip ties. But where they have it, there we go. Interesting. It's almost out. It's acting like...
Christmas tree.
Nope. It's not a Christmas tree.
Should be a Christmas tree.
Well, the cool thing is, you can buy... See, okay, that is a Christmas tree, thank God.
Gee, I wonder where we could get some more of those.
So what we did, knowing that we'll run across stuff like this, where the zip tie is part of the Christmas tree.
Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Since I just brought these over last week.
The real cool part is, right on the paint.
Oh, shut up. It is a zip tie that goes around. Put this in first, then you put your wiring in, wrap it around, push it through, cut it off, and call it a day.
So you can pull, yeah, I suggest you get those. They're handier than hell.
And these were 10, 12 bucks
Something like that.
for 50 of
So
them.
you can pop it so far and don't even struggle. Just grab your flashlight, go over here. Okay, while you have it off, you snip off all the elements. You can leave them a little loose. They don't have to be super tight like the factory. Trust me, they're not going anywhere after. So you just snip the old one off. Comes right off. You get the new one. Slip it in there. If I can get my hands in there. And there we go. And you can kind of see where it went. It went right there. There you go. Leave it a little loose. That'd be fine. Snip it. And there you go. Then all we gotta do is put the bumper on. Put those in place.
Put those on there before you...
And there we go. Simple. Make sure all your lights are in place. And there. You can see the first one goes down on the bottom. If you come over here, you can see it. See it?
No, hell no.
Oh, it's only for my eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, push that one in. There's a hole right there. Can you see that?
There's 4 holes. Just put them in the smaller ones, not the big ones, closer to the inside of the bumper.
And this way, they won't block in the wind. Then you've done a nice proper job. You're right here. Remember how I showed you before? Now, if you remember this part, that you could just pull it back and pop them off by squeezing. Uh-oh. There we go.
Click it.
Grab your other one. This may be the easier way to do it than being under the vehicle after you've removed this out of the way. You can just snap, snap instead of the way I did it. Like I said, we don't do any of these. So, there you go. Then all I'm going to do is put these.
Put the brackets and the bolts back on and call it
Now,
done.
the outside goes up. The little foot goes up. Just like that. See it?
Yep. Since your flashlight's pointing right on it.
Foot is up. And on the inside,
Yeah, good luck with
the
that one.
foot,
Goes down.
and remember we slid this out of the way. And then just get right in there. The foot goes down. Remember, this is where you're going to have to do this one this way. So you can reach in there. They'll slide out a little bit. There should be some threads left on there. Spin it on a little ways because you don't want to cross thread. There, I got it to where the tip of that bolt is right there. Then you can reach under for the bottom. Start that one. When you tighten, you want to start with this one. Okay, remember, foot goes down inside. Then put your bolts on.
Down is down. Up.
Yeah.
The outsides go up and the insides go down on those brackets. You go clack clack and call it a day on all 8 bolts. Well, at least 7 of them. You go ratchet ratchet on the one.
Yeah. And that's where I'm going to start first. As soon as I find the ratchet, I
That's
lost.
behind you over there on the floor.
Always remember to buy better tools than the ones we got.
That one works perfectly. It doesn't skip.
That's true. But,
And that
Okay.
tool there is about 40 years old.
yes. His dad owned it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold this. I want to start grabbing, and we can just, there we go. Then lift up on the bumper. Now, normally we'd tell you how many foot-pounds.
There is none on these. Just tighten them up.
Yeah. Then you grab your little trusty Milwaukee. And we're gonna get these outer ones.
Loud noises. And again. Don't forget the bottom one.
Ugh. Now the bottom one, that's where we need our long doohickey extension. Then you grab your creeper. And, see it?
Just cut them off. Makes it easier.
Just snip. All right, we have one more. Ooh, need that pulled out a little further. And don't forget your tool. There we go. I think I got it far enough I can snip it. Or you can snap her. There we go. And now,
If he's lucky, he got all of them out.
well, that's what you do this. Uh-huh.
Ask me how I know.
See, where I work, we're not popping off bumpers and doing all that. I mean, we'll do lift kits for people, but mostly we'll put a trailer hitch on or running boards. It's kind of rare that people want us to do it, but we'll do it. Hey, not a problem. As far as replacing bumpers out, no. I mean, we're just a regular tire shop. A couple mechanics there.
And don't forget, you have 4 of those bracings.
And show them how they go on there.
And
You should remember.
where's the other one?
Yeah.
You only got 3. That's all you need anyways.
I told you. That's what I meant. Seeing this tells me that this is not the original bumper.
Oh, it is. They just added shit to
No,
it.
they had a bumper where they cut into it to put the tow hooks for an RV. You can't sell those at a dealership. People don't like it. It's like, well, I don't got an RV and I don't want those little things on there. So what they'll do is they'll tuck that little sucker away and then they'll probably have like a bigger dealership. They'll go, yeah, we'll put those bumpers on for you, you know, aftermarket, and then they'll take the others and have them sitting somewhere, so they just whoop, whoop, change them over. That's right. Whoop, whoop.
And then the other bumper is pretty much the same as this. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and slap it on, and we will be right back with you.
Wait a second. Let's let them see what it looks like. Show them.
It looks the same as that.
Well, no, it's got. Oh, Chuck was only removed one. This came off one of Chuck's Jeeps. This would be the. What edition is yours? With the star? That'd be the Forgotten Soldier, or.
Yeah, the Mike something.
Yep. And what's neat, Chuck has left those little goodies.
Oh, would you look at that? There is 4 of them.
Yes.
That one doesn't have 4.
Now, you said you got to remember, they go up or down.
Well, you just pulled it off of there. Down.
That's how it goes?
Up, yep.
Okay, and that's how that one goes. That's how that one goes. And then this is what it's gonna look like, folks. Kind of. Come back here.
Close enough.
Gives it a different look for an orange one. The pumpkin. So what do you think, folks? It's a cheap new bumper. Because it was his bumper, now it's this bumper. But in the future, when we do the... Because yes, this is only temporary. We're going to get a nice one when plenty of funds come in. And I am going to put a winch on it. Just like Chuck's. That was a Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll get right back to you. We just repaired. Lift up on the bumper. Yeah, lift up on the bumper. There we go. Yeah. Whoopsie. And that should be all the way down. Or not. Let's lose the extension. And grab the gun and easily put the socket on. Okay, that's all of them.
That's it. Now you just got to put the other plastic piece back together.
Yep, you can slide her back. Don't forget your light. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. There it is. As you see, I purdied it up. Use that Black Again. Yes, Black Again. Oh, no, we're not sponsored by it.
Those
Put that
two.
to the side. Ugh, ugh. Our new ones. Slide this in.
And these are not the screw-in types. They're just the push-ins.
Yeah.
Push in, pop out.
And take a look from the front. You can see. Ugh. It looks better. A little scuffed. I was thinking, because these are only Phillips screwed on or Allen, take it off, take it over to a local paint store, or I should say a body shop, and should only be a couple $100. I could have them painted the same color as the Jeep. What do you think? Comments down below if I should do that. Because it'd be kind of uniform then. But they don't look bad the way they are. Yeah, I cut myself. Anyways, that's it for now. keeping your Jeep stock. The next thing is you want to put this bad boy on. And remember, you had these little guys right here. So we'll take two. We'll start with popping those in. The rest will just pop right on.
And that's it. We will call that done. Alright guys, leave a comment on if we should paint the center portion same color or not. And we will talk to you guys next time. Have a good one.
Here we go.
Bye.